We'll be live, brother. Appreciate it, man. Give him a bit of a slowdown, I guess. Maybe better if you put that below, I don't know though. Was she doing that to the horse? I'm not quite sure. Was she like role playing? I think someone just went into that locker. I'm pretty sure. It sounded like it. It's interesting that she took me that way too. Almost missed that. That wiggle is so much better. Maybe not. It was it. It's like she was going like that. Go for a top, please. Good pallet, I'll take it. I will 100% take God pallet. Leave that snare there for later. Movement was good. Like bad, but good for us. Because it was just really predictable movement. Where did I go, Meg? Where did I go? Wrong. Read. Do that. Should be a free hit. Can we get a pallet waste as well? No. Let's get a hit. We have the God pallet gun and the slowdown. There it is. Had that set up from later. Dead Odd saved her. We'll get it though still. I know my Freddy love, I know my Freddy. I know most of my killers. Well, I know all my killers. But I'm currently playing Freddy, I know my Freddy. That setup were from earlier, this one. I pushed through the door. Through the window, sorry, so she had no other way to really go. Had that setup from earlier as well for the slowdown. Can I bait this? No. It's about movement. Running over here, that was smart. Let's block that just in case. Push her into it? No, she didn't fall into it. This girl's good, she's a better looper. Out of all of them so far. Free. Hitting this guy. Get off my thing, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Notice how you move, like juggle them. You have that out as well? Nope. Okay. Tend to go up here. Hopefully, come out the window. That would be nice. They didn't because they're not idiots. What if I stay at this window under this? Oh, it's her. Of course it is. The best survivor. She's back on instantly. You'll be her, 100%. I bet you all. Just instantly back up there. Yep, told you. I can pretty much read almost instantly when it's the better survivor in the team. Oh, might have you here. You love Dead Odd though, right? Perfect. She's looping in a way that I can't really do anything. Which is how you are supposed to loop as survivor. So when I get a setup done, she goes to another place. She's going straight back to the gen, by the way. Maybe I can peer out the window. Nope. Hey, kick off my gens, please. We should have a hit here. But she's not looping it away. She's looping it the wrong way. She does have Dead Odd. Of course she does. Why wouldn't the best looper have Dead Odd? Got you though. Because you know the first good looper I've gone against. You, the millionth. But I can see you completely understand how to use the tiles in your advantage. Far more than anyone else in this team so far. Let's multitask this one and go this way as well. You just let me grab him. Trying to get that over gen done, are you guys? Hmm? Well, you realise I'm Freddy, right? And Freddy not like you doing gens. So I get that. Book off my gen! It's her again somehow. Bit too many snares there. Oh, there you are. I think she tried to Dead Odd me, but completely messed up. They actually got that top one, that's crazy. Think about how much juggling we were doing there and how little, like, how much, oh, what a mess up. Oh, okay, he's Dead Odd as well. How much more power compared to other killers he has. And they still got that gen done. Oof. Where'd she go? Not gonna lie, I don't know how she did that. I don't know how she disappeared from the gen that quickly. With no scratch box. That's actually really weird. I think I'm gonna let that one go. This guy's very oblivious, unless he's just crutching on DS. No. He's quite oblivious, this guy. But yeah, think about how far like I'm teleporting as I'm playing this. And how the gens are still getting done. And this is with Ruin, with Tinkerer, with everything. Think about everything I've got compared to what other killers would have. And how they're still doing them. Yeah, the game's that insane. The gens are that insane. Mental. We got slowdown and everything, you know. Like massive slowdown with the add-ons. Everyone's in Dreamworld, so we got the biggest slowdown. Teleporting to each gen. Insanity. How can anyone really think, you know, there's no such thing as gen rush and that, you know, gens are fine and stuff. It just blows my mind. When I have this much, you know, Tinkerer, teleporting from the other side of the map to the other side of the map. Ruin, slow down when they're in the dream. When I have all this and they're still pressuring this hard on the gens. Just insanity. I'm anti-loop. Like, I've grabbed someone off a gen. Just insanity. I mean, look at this. After this game, I'll go through what I had, okay? I think I just saw a go behind here. Yep. Rim burst? What's rim burst? Oh, she messed up there. She has dead hard to rectify it, but I don't know if she can dead hard anywhere. Ruin all game. Oh. I grabbed you. Alright, let me give you a rundown of how much slowdown I had that game. And a lot of the stuff is, you know, crutches and unfair. Can you imagine if I didn't have them? Red Hood, thank you for the gift of sub to Charmed Laura for the 2 months. Thank you, man. Right, so we had passive slowdown with, let me move a bit as well, with swing chains and jump rope. So slightly decreases repair action speeds for all survivors awake or in the dream world. This penalty is multiplied for each survivor in the dream world, okay? So it gets worse when there's more people in the dream world, and it goes even slower. We have jump rope, which moderately decreases repair action speed for all survivors in the dream world. All 4 survivors were in the dream world. We have ruin going on consistently whenever they're not on a gen, which is 200% the normal regression speed, which is still only half of a solo, but it's 200% the normal kick speed. We have Tinkerer, which tells us when they're about to finish one, so we can capitalize massively off slowing, you know, off them not finishing the gen and getting loads of stuff out of ruin. We have Pop just in case, so we didn't even need to use that. And then we've got Undyed. So basically, we've got these 2 as the only things. This is just backup to make it so these 2 work. But we had all this. We had teleports. We had anti-loop. With the snares, where most of these loops are very, very safe, but because they were in Dreamworld, and because we had snares, we could get them quicker. And even with all that, with the teleporting from one side of the map to the other, from baiting teleports, from putting snares for slowdowns, for having add-ons for slowdowns, for having ruin for slowdown, it was still insanely close, and I had to play the juggle perfectly. Well, you know, you can't really say perfectly because we all make mistakes, but I had to play the juggle very well, even with all that going on. So imagine, I don't have anti-loop, I don't have slowdown passively, I don't have slowdown passively as well on gens, and I don't have any indication of when you're 70% done on a gen. Like, just imagine. Like... But this stuff is apparently crutches. So you're not supposed to have this. You're not supposed to have, you know, Ruin Undying. You're not supposed to have that. You're supposed to play the game by its foundation. You know, like, it's just mental. When I see games like that, where they get so close with all that against them, it kind of blows my mind a bit. Like, if they were doing really long loops and stuff, I'd kind of get it a bit more, but they weren't even doing long loops. So that's where it starts going like, holy crap. It's, yeah. Yeah. Not many killers get that.